I stayed out for the breeze. I need to feel elements to remind me there's beauty when it's bleak. Stuck out. The more that I love, the less that I feel. The times that I jump, never worry. They say that all scars feel that I know. Well, maybe I won't, but the waves won't break my bones.
I made an album called Subtract, and when I made this record, I knew that I wasn't going to play it in stadiums. It's just not a record that's meant for stadiums, and I thought it'd be a real shame to release an album and not tour it. So I'm sort of touring it concurrently. I'm really enjoying it. The sort of subject matter around this album was obviously like super personal, but the more that I get to play it out places, the more I feel it connects with people. It's like, you know, you can tell whether people like Bad Habits or not because you hear it out and about, you know, it's in gyms and in bars and blah, but this isn't, you know, no one is pumping iron to eyes closed. And if you are, fair play. So I'm going to do basically what I call, this gig's in two parts. So the first half is Subtract in full with this wonderful band here. And then the second half of the gig is what I like to call Happy Hour, where I play songs that you'll know. But if you want to see the fireworks, come tomorrow and Saturday. Yes. Tonight is just about the intimacy.
So I made, just to give you context of Subtract, basically I made Plus when I was like 18, 19 years old, and then I signed a record deal and, you know, toured it, and then I was like, right, the next album I'm going to make is Subtract. It's going to go Plus then Subtract, and I went in the studio with a wonderful producer called Rick Rubin, and we stripped back and we were going to play all acoustic, and then that record just turned into Multiply, and then the next record I was meant to make was meant to be Subtract, and then that turned into Divide, and then the next record was meant to be Subtract, and then it turned into Equals. And over that time I was taking songs from all of these different albums that I was making and then forming this like 10-track acoustic album which was going to come out this year. And then last year, I just, in the space of a month, had, you know, a very, very difficult month, and I wrote a load of songs during that, whilst sort of having Subtract on the side, and then I sort of found this album just becoming really important to me, and I was like, maybe this is actually what Subtract is meant to be, about learning to live without things. So that's what this record is. I'm going to basically take you through the songs of what they're about, and hopefully you like it. Hopefully this night is a special night that we all connect with. And, yeah. This is, you know, about being in a situation where you can't see any way out other than darkness. And yeah, this is called Soul. Sometimes I play in the melody. This is so far to go, and I can't feel my toes when the rain soaks through the heat and slips to the soul.
Yeah, the blades are 2 feet tall, are waiting green and moving forward to where God only knows. Feel the wind's harsh refrain, like the clouds grip my face. And after that there's only moving gray. I am filled up with regret. The things I did I'll never say. Just leave that well alone. Leave that well alone. Well, come and kiss me soft.
And it was a burial, and I didn't believe it until I was handed a shovel and then had put the first bit of dirt on his grave. And it was at that moment where I was like, oh, okay, and it hit me. But for the month in between, he passed away, and then there was a month in between him passing away and his funeral. And we lived in the same area of West London, and I just always thought in that area when I was going out, I'd bump into him, I would see him at restaurants, I'd see him at bars, and that never happened because obviously he had gone. And I wrote this song about...
No, it's a bad idea, but how can I help myself? Been inside for most this scene, and I thought a few drinks they might help. It's been a while, my dear, didn't win the cards like that. I'm still holding back these tears, well my friends are somewhere else. I pictured this year a little bit different when it hit February. I stepped in the bar, it hit me so hard, how can it be this heavy? Every song reminds me you're gone. I feel the lump form in my throat, 'cause I'm here alone, just dancing with my eyes closed. 'Cause everywhere I look I still see you. Time is flowing so slow. I don't know what else that I can do, so I keep dancing with my eyes. Dancing with my eyes closed. 'Cause everywhere I look I still see you. Time is moving so slow. And I don't know what else that I can do, so I keep dancing with my eyes closed. Oh, I keep dancing with my
Things just move on, and you do have to just kind of get caught up in it sometimes, but it's nice to be able to feel sad when you want to feel sad and feel happy when, you know, because like, this is the thing, Jamal was a really funny guy. Like, I don't want to feel sad when I remember him, I want to remember the fun times. So it's nice to also allow yourself to laugh as well. But so this is a song called Life Goes On.
hit like a train. I ran out of words, I got nothing to say. Everything hurts and I know love leads to pain. But memories serve are as sweet as down. I am so afraid. I need you now to tell me how my life goes on when you go. I suppose I'll sing like a stone if you leave me now. All the storms will roll, easy come, hard go. Then life goes on, easy come, hard go. Then life goes on.
There was a big juxtaposition in my life, and that was having a daughter, because, you know, kids are aware, I think, but also don't care. You know, they are like my daughter. I would get home from Jamal's house and, you know, cry myself to sleep after drinking myself into oblivion at 2 o'clock in the morning, and then I'd wake up at 6 o'clock in the morning to a really smiling, happy, beautiful fireball of a girl. And, you know, we have a morning routine, and this routine sort of started, believe it or not, I don't really listen to music in the house, because I make music all day long and I gig in the evening, so when it's a day off or whatever and I'm in the house, it's usually silent. And I know that's weird, but it's just happened over the years that that's the case. And when we had our daughter, my wife was like, it's a bit weird not to have music in the house. You grew up with music in the house, she should grow up with music in the house. So I was like, okay, cool, I'm going to make a conscious effort to make sure that there's always music on. But the routine that we have in the morning is we get up at like 6, sometimes 5, sometimes 4, sometimes half 3. But anyway, it's usually 6. And we go downstairs, we call it porridge, you call it oatmeal, who knows what it's actually called? But one of those two. And then we do a thing called vinyl breakfast. And I have a substantial vinyl collection at home, and my daughter Lyra will walk up to the vinyls and flick like this. And as soon as her finger stops, that's what we're listening to. Some days it might be Come Away With Me, Norah Jones. Some days it might be Sempiternal, Bring Me the Horizon. Some days it might be, we've done Black Sabbath, Paranoid. We've done, you know, Led Zeppelin 1, 2. The other day I ordered Slipknot Iowa, special edition. And I'm a Slipknot fan, and I was like, you know what, they are very musical. You know, so maybe Lyra like when I put the needle down. And the first song on Iowa is called People Equal Shit, and I was like, she's 3 by the way, I was like, no, maybe not. Anyway, on this particular day, it was Dusty Springfield live in Memphis. And I just thought, you know, I'm going to write a song about this, and I'm going to write a song about how the distraction of just youth is awesome in times like that, because you can be going through the worst periods of your life, and there's always good vibes in the house. There are always good vibes, even when you're feeling something here. Outwardly, it's nice to be able to wake up with a 3-year-old, amazing, beautiful girl and listen to Dusty Springfield. So I wrote this song called Dusty.
I heard you calling, now my eyes are rolling. Days breaking into powder blue. Sunlight is framing our every moment. What a way to start off the day with you. Flick a thing, start a discussion and pick a singer. This one you love it out of rain. Just let the speed lost within a stormy ocean. Nobody knew what we were going through. Talk about it as we dip our toes in. Take a breath and wasteful away with you. Flip your finger, wait for the magic to do its thing, yeah. There's more than silence we got within us. Let's put some color into the gray. Drop the needle on dusty. Frost on the leaves like a lake. The moment came out of nothing. A beautiful smile on your face. Yesterday was a long night. I got a feeling that the future is so bright. All of the pressure washed away in the low tide. We gotta wait till the clothes are bone dry. So I'll drop the needle on dusty. Nothing static on the stereo. Hold on the edge to throw it all away. I used to think that every situation stayed the same, but I can see the stars again. Okay, got the needle on the dusty. Frost on the leaves like a lake. The moment came out of nothing. Beautiful smile on your face. Yesterday was a long night. I got a feeling that the future is so bright. All of the pressure washed away in the low tide. We gotta wait till the clothes are bone dry. So I'll drop the needle on dusty. Drop the needle on dusty. Drop the needle on dusty. I've been depressed since you left. Tried to fill the hole with wine. Slipped the drugs when she came. Clean my act up overnight. If you reach with no reply, see you when I see you, man. You can't talk me through the fall if we don't know if I can land. Tried to grow with the past, tears me down to size. Tell the world how to process, but don't take the same advice. I remember what I said, then the morning's filled with fear. Can't get a handle on my grief when every memory turns to tears. It's been a long year, and we're not even halfway there. Is this the ending of life when pain starts taking over? Just don't know if I can never just let it go. Everything's falling apart when love is real. There's never closure. I guess it's all part of life, but I can't help but feel alone. We spend our youth with arms and hearts so wide open. Everything's falling apart. These dreams, it sits up on the line.
Has constantly evolved. It is not the same as when they were 24. Although there are elements that probably are the same, but as they have grown up, there have been more colours that have been added to their relationship. Relationship is colours, and you get to a point where it is just a kaleidoscope, and all days can change, and it's just different things sprinkled. Sometimes it's blue and red and blah 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 blah, and all shades. And I feel that that is the help. You know, a relationship isn't one thing. You know, it's not a Hollywood ending the entire time. You know, you go through ups, you go through downs, and it makes you stronger as it progresses. And this is a song basically about being in the darkness of the night and feeling like you want to add some colour to it.
Kaleidoscope love, yeah, that was you and me. Forever changing, we make life interesting. Some days we're red and some days we both think green. But I like the nights when we leave the canvas free. forever, but I'm feeling alright. Tears dry and we'll leave no trace, and tomorrow's another day.
So, actually, I'll get you to do that after I've done the story. But, yeah. So the way that I wrote most of this album was pretty weird to me, because I usually will go in the studio with an acoustic guitar, and I'll strum a chord, and I'll go, that chord sounds good, what should I sing about? And then I'll think, and then I'll write a song about it. Whereas with this one, I worked with this fantastic writer-producer called Aaron Dessner. And his way of working was basically, and I didn't know this before I worked with him, I sort of like, I went out for dinner with him and he said we should make some songs, and I was like, cool, and I thought we'd get in the studio and jam out, and he sent me a folder full of instrumentals, and I was like, cool, alright, and he said, yeah, write what you feel over them, and it's the first time I just felt free. You know, it was total like brain to page, whatever I thought of, there was no sort of like, is this weird, does this sound weird? I just sort of like wrote it, and I think it was really, really helpful in the whole process of the month to just, whatever was in my head, just put on songs. And he sent me these folders full of instrumentals, and I wrote songs like Boat and Saltwater, and then I had more things happen, and I'd bring him up and I'd be like, can you send me more instruments? And he'd send me more, and whenever I was having really bad days, I would write lots of songs, because I had lots of things in my head.
Sadness always finds an end, sneaks its way past, infecting everything, and every chapter has an end. But this is one moment don't you think? And the blackbirds they fly like a frown on the skyline. Right now, I feel I'm running from the light and go in darkness, shooting from my eyes. One foot in, one out. I'm stuck on the borderline. Which way will I? I should take this on the chin, but I don't even know how all of this began. We are made to mold and bend, but can I wish for nothing when it's still the same? Right now, I feel I'm running from the light and go in darkness, shooting from my eyes. One foot in, one out. I'm stuck on the borderline. Which way will I? Tears never run. These ducks are dry. We are so alive. Waiting on the borderline. Waiting on the borderline. So I will pour another drink and try to drown the pain with salt along the rim. And I'll shut off the things I think, 'cause nothing good will ever come from worrying. Right now, I feel I'm running from the light and go in darkness, shooting from my eyes. One foot in, one out. I'm stuck on the borderline. Which way will I? Tears never run. These ducks are dry. We are so
Which is what this song is about.
Oh my god.
We've been lost for a long time, in a rut, no escape signs. We feel love, we were so blind. Oh, I hate to see you cry. There's been times where the truth lies, now it's clear as a blue sky. Like a hand that's trying to hold the world, couldn't stop the ocean leaving in the crack. We'll build a fire, set the road
The first lyrics are rain keeps beating off the rooftop, money in the glass, I love the sound of heaven, sat cross-legged on a carpet listening to vinyl. That was literally what I was doing. but this song is called Vega. I hope you like it. Almost. Two.
Rain keeps beating on the rooftop, money in the glass. God, I love the sound of heaven. Sat cross-legged on a carpet, listening to mine, trying to ignore the weather. This week was heavy, I buckled under all the weight. What can you do but pray? And count your blessings, it wasn't any other way. Don't leave it up to fate. Fighting the tide and the winds, they will part. Light up the night, we were meant to be stars, but it burns like hell to be vacant. Clouds keep forming over this house, blocking out the sun, trying to keep it all together. One door closes, then one opens. Gotta keep it focused. We'll believe that she'll get better. The days are long, they pass within an instant, baby. It is the strangest thing. I count my blessings the day I see you smiling. This war we've got to win. Keep it inside, don't let no one see your heart. No one can judge with the same in the dark. Fighting the tide, but the wind, they will part. Light up the night, we were meant to be stars. But it burns like hell to be Vega. Same problems, different options. Pain comes at a cost, but we got this. Need respite, need time dry. She'll be fine, she'll be fine. Same problems, different options. Pain comes at a cost, but we got this. Need respite, need time dry. She'll be fine, she'll be fine. Rain keeps beating on the rooftop, worrying to death. I guess this is human nature. We are made to shine like stars, but that don't mean it don't burn like hell to be Vega.
And I was rehearsing with a band called Bring Me the Horizon, and we were playing a metal version of Bad Habits, and it was awesome. And we were doing rehearsals, and I stepped out for a second, and I had a message from my wife, and she'd gone a month before. She got a lump removed that we thought was a lump, and then I got this message, and it just said cancel all the plans. It's cancer, and loads of things go through your head at that point. You know, like just seeing that word is so like charged, and it can mean a million things. You know, it's a very, very common thing that people go through, and it can be really bad or like treatable and all of these things, and everything's going through my head. And Cherry at the time was 6 months pregnant with our second daughter, and in my head, you know, I don't have any information other than that word, and I'm like, well, what does that mean? Does that mean like deliver the baby early, or did you do treatment? Can you do treatment? Can you do that? And I'm going through my head, and you know, it was a mad week. And then Jamal passing away made it even sort of crazier, and then I went straight into this court case, which was really intense as well, and it was just, everything was like foggy and cloudy. Again, it's very literal. It's very, like, this is not, the thing about this album is like, you know, there've been so many times I've released records, like a song like Galway Girl is like the amalgamation of a lot of nights that I've had, you know, but it's not like a specific thing, where this album, this is literally my life. It's literally like my life in an album put out, and it's super uncomfortable to sing and talk about, but I find this really, I I think that's what's good about this Subtract tour and doing theatres. This is all part of the process for me. This is putting out the album was part of the process. Doing the shows is part of the process. Talking about it is part of the process, and I find it super helpful. So this is Sycamore. And I hope you like it.
Sycamore in the summer, bearing leaves. Swing your pushing our daughter underneath. Flowers bloom in the garden, swaying breeze. Just imagine a world where we could be. Right there in the waiting room, emotions running wild. Worry about my lover and I'm worried about a child. Part of me was always in and out. It's gonna take a little while. But in our story, love and love out. We are glorious. We're in our story, love and love out. We are glorious. Sycamore Intro, being sun. Nothing more than a word, a smoking gun. What a puzzle is this to be in love, to be planting your roots, then dig them up. Beating our professionals to tell you how it is. What's he gonna say after? I think you better say. Brace yourself, something's about to hit. Gonna take a little while, but in our story, love and love out. We are glorious. We're in our story, love and love out. We are glorious. We're in our story, love and love out. We are glorious. We're in our story, love and love out. We are glorious. Sycamore in the field, lonely tree. Darling, what will become of you and me?
Song is the last song. There is a story behind
Yes.
that one as well. But this one sort of felt like it summed up the whole record for me. When I got married, my dad said to me, "You won't really know what true love is until it's tested by death and sickness." And the reason he's saying this is because early on in his marriage to my mum, both of those things happened, and both of them were very difficult for them to get through, and they both got through them, and it strengthened their relationship forever. And after that point, they were like, "We can get through anything." And I sort of, when he said this to me, I was like, "Yeah, I that will happen eventually, but it won't happen for a while." And I was, it was however, I was 28 or whatever. And when this did happen, I kept saying to my wife, I kept saying, if we get to the end of 2022 and 2023 starts and we've made it there, then we will be together forever. And that it will be, once you've got through that, you're just in this strengthened bond that will never break. And that's what happened. We got through February, and then we got through March, and then we got through April, and blah blah blah, and it got to the end of 2022, and we were together at New Year's, and the clock struck midnight, and we were like, we did it. And so this is a song about that, and it's basically meant to sum the album up. It's called No Strings.
If we make it through this year, then nothing can break us. Trouble leaves and reappears, but we've shown we can take it. We tear our hair out and overthink it. Work and get burned out, but this is no strings. You are who I love, and that won't change when we're falling
stay. And all that I ever wanted in England was to play rooms like this. I never in my wildest dreams thought that I'd be able to come to America and play rooms like this. On and play this final song. Can we just have a round of applause for the band, please? So, there was a lot of coming to terms with having to scrap an album that I'd worked on for 10 years and call this one Subtract. Because I had made a Subtract, and what I'd done is, I thought that every album after each album would be Subtract, so I made Plus, and I'm like, I'm going to make Subtract. I'm going to go with Rick Rubin, and we're going to make Subtract. And I went in with Rick Rubin, and we made Multiply. It just happened. I ended up working with Pharrell and blah, 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 and we just made different music, and that's the album that had to be made. And then after Multiply, I was like, I'm going to make Subtract. And it ended up being Divide, and after Divide, I went, you get the point. Anyway, but on each album, I would take 1 or 2 songs that I thought were like the perfect acoustic songs, and I was just, my idea was to create a 10-track perfect acoustic album. And when you're trying to create something that's perfect, you overthink it. Because it's never perfect. There's never a point where you go, it's done, because you always think, oh, I can add more, I can do this. And so I'd done this for a decade, and I was getting to a point where I was like, I think it's done. And then all of this happened, and I wrote these songs, and then my manager went, no, this is Subtract. And I went, oh. And I had to get my head around it. And the way that I got my head around it was, I was like, I'm going to end this Subtract the same way that I was always going to end Subtract. And this song here was the first song that I wrote for Subtract in. Plus it just come out, I was on tour in Scotland. I had one of my heroes on tour with me, Foy Vance, and he said, come to my house in the Highlands in Aberfeldy. And I went up there, and we drank a lot of whiskey, we smoked a lot of cigarettes, and we wrote this song. And I was like, well, that song is going to end Subtract. This is like back in 2012.
Yeah.
So it was always going to be the last song on Subtract. And so I put it on as the last song on this Subtract. By the way, side note, if you ever end up in Aberfeldy, there is a loch there, called Loch Tay, and it's fucking freezing in the winter. And there's a sauna there, which I think it's a bar. I was definitely drunk when I was there, I think it's a bar. But there's a sauna that has a slide that goes down into the loch. And I know everyone's into all their Wim Hof ice bath stuff at the moment. But you have never felt cold like that. I lost a couple of inches. But I recommend going, if you find yourself there. Aberfeldy does great whiskey as well.
Yeah.
I should be on the board of the tourism. Anyway, this is a song that I wrote in the Hills of Aberfeldy, and it's called The Hills of Aberfeldy. Thank you so much for listening to Subtract. Happy Hour will resume after this.
Oh, the hills are covered in snow, and the water's frozen. Oh, I long for you to be the one that I'm holding, and warm me down to my bones. As you lay beside me, hold me close. Oh, the leaves are starting to fall, and the sun goes cold, and my heart might break from the weight of it all. For all that I know, you could be holding somebody else's clothes. When I'm hold you like I'm supposed to. Yet I know that I have never told you another stranger to share the weight of my crimes. And I know you will never find another heart that wants you more than mine.